Hello friends, I'm back with another video. Today we are going to discuss about this particular property in the basic level. As I told, this is absolutely for the beginners or absolutely for the people who are actually looking to purchase the properties. This video can definitely help you to take the necessary precautions before you purchase any property and what can be avoided, what can be considered, and how we can do the basic analysis of any property. So before we proceed further, as I told earlier, the best property as per Vastu Shastra would be in the square or rectangular shape. And if you see this property, this is absolutely a square shaped property. And this is west direction property. The entrance is over here. So let us understand the basics of this property step by step. Like I always tell, we have to make the property into 4 divisions. And we have to evaluate the entrance in which direction it is. It is coming in the northwest direction, which is not northwest, which is coming in the northwest direction. But if you see in Vedic Vastu, it's better to have this entrance somewhere here rather than here. Anyways, the position of the entrance would depend upon the degrees, what you get, the positive degrees, the negative degrees, the effects of positive degrees, the effects of negative degrees, which we will learn in our upcoming videos. As of now, we will consider this as negative entrance only and try to do the analysis of this problem. For a better understanding, let me put the directions also here: east, west, this is north, and this is south. We will further create the sub directions also. This is northeast, this is northwest, this is southwest, and this is southeast. So we will talk about northeast first. Northeast, I always say that northeast has to be open. There should be proper ventilation from the north direction or the northeast or the eastern direction. So in this property, there is an opening in the northeast direction, which is very good. This is very good. And the position of the bedroom is also really good. And the position of the bed is also really good. And one interesting point I would like to share here is the wardrobes. The wardrobes in this bedroom are properly aligned to the south direction of this particular room. So in Vastu Shastra, it is clearly written and clearly says that the weights have to be always in the south direction or the west direction. The major weights of the property should be in the south direction of the entire house, which is this belt, the south direction of this entire house, and the west direction. And when we talk further about each and every individual room, then we are going to talk about the south direction of the property of that particular room and west direction of that room. So according to me, according to the Vastu Shastra, northeast bedroom, which is aligned here, positioned here with the proper ventilation in the north side window and a space vacant, which is in the northeast direction. This is really good. And the position of the bed also really good. And the wardrobes also positioned really good. Let us move further towards the eastern direction. Eastern direction, there is a toilet as well as puja. This is something which can create a lot of disturbances in this family. A reason being, toilet and puja have to be separately positioned. It should not share the same wall. If you see the property, I mean the position of the puja as well as the toilet is sharing the same wall. But to make you understand, it is given in the dark black color, which means as per the plan, it says it is a 4.5 inch of wall. I mean, there is a measurements, there are sizes for the walls as well, internal walls and external walls. If you see the north direction walls, it is bigger than this puja wall, because this is a 9-inch wall and this is 4.5 inch of wall. Since it is sharing a same wall, toilet as well as puja, it is not recommended. And another Vastu dosha here, what we could see is toilet in the eastern direction is absolutely wrong. We hardly can have a bathing in the eastern direction, but there shouldn't be any kind of toilets or commodes in the eastern direction of our house. What will happen? Eastern direction is ruled by planet Sun. Sun is nothing but your father. So there will be health issues for your father. There will be health issues for your father, and there will be some issues with the government as well, because eastern direction is uh, we call it as government direction also, and father's direction also. And there could be issue with your growth in your business or growth in your career, especially people who are into business. They do business with limited people, they will not have growth. If they are working with 10 people every month, they will have 10 people only, not 11. And their social connections, their social connections also important. Even there will be no growth in that. So having a toilet in the eastern direction, at the same time puja in the same direction, will create lot of problems in their life. So either we should avoid this property, or we have to do the remedies. Of course, remedies are secondary, but when we are purchasing a property, our motto will be without any vastu doshas in the property, so that we can have a better living. Let us move a little forward and understand the southeast direction. Southeast direction, it's a kitchen stove direction, or a the exact placement for our stove cooking. And in this plan, it is exactly coming in the southeast direction, which is a good sign. Platform is in the right direction, as well as the stove is in the right direction. That is really good. And a utility space towards the southeast direction, it is okay, no issues. But it's better to avoid too much of water activities here at this corner, because this corner is related to fire, and having too much of water related things can create problem, can create health issues to the female, which we have learned in the other videos as well. And we have to be very careful with this, because this is the flow of our cash also. If we have too much of water activities, we will spend money like that. We will have too much of expenses. We should avoid having a water related works in the southeast direction. And if you see the position of the wash basin in this particular room, let's say kitchen, we're talking about kitchen. I have segregated in different rooms, segregated in different zones or directions. So we are trying to understand what it is. So the wash basin is coming in the southwest direction of this kitchen area, which is wrong as per Vastu Shastra. Because southwest is the earth element and having a water related activities, which is the anti, which is opposite, which can create issues in their career, in their name, in their fame. These people struggle for their promotions. These people struggle for their business growth. These people struggle for their fame in the market. So we are not supposed to have any water bodies or wash basins here. Rather, we should have a wash basin here at this position. This is the right position for the wash basin because when we bifurcate this particular room, it is coming under northeast direction of this room. This is the best area for any of the water related wash basins in the kitchen. This is another Vastu dosha which has to be remediated. Now let us move forward and understand the southern direction. Southern directions, as we discussed just now, we have a wash basin which is absolutely wrong because south is also considered as the fire element, fire related direction. Having a water bodies will create problem in the name, fame, and challenges in their growth. And if I move further, this is called south-southwest. So there is one toilet which is coming under southwest as well as south-southwest. So if it is south-southwest, the toilet commode is coming, this is absolutely fine. There is no problem, but looks like it is coming half of in the southwest direction and half probably in the south-southwest direction. So this has to be remediated. We have to do the remedy for this. But before that, let us understand the bed position and other details in the southwest master bedroom. Master bedroom entrance is absolutely fine. Master bedroom bed position is also absolutely fine. Master bedroom wardrobes is also absolutely fine. A little issue can be there with a window here because having a too much of opening in the southwest or south-southwest will create financial crunches. So I would suggest this window have to be closed at least half of the portion, something like this, or cover it up with the interior designing with the wood panel or something like that. And rest of the window, you can use it absolutely fine, no issues. Rest of the window can be used, no issues. And this wardrobes can be extended till here and they can have more storage. And here we have a commode in the north position and facing south. This is fine. But I would prefer or I would suggest if we have commode here, that will be really good. Commode in this direction will be really good. Because it's a very good position to have a toilet as I told south-southwest. And one more important thing is this is something which might come in the nearby Brahmastan area. Nearby Brahmastan. So how do we calculate? The calculations we will learn in the next video, but to understand in a layman language, it is approximately the this much of size of the complete Brahmasthana. So which is a sensitive area where the toilet is actually coming. The toilet commode is actually coming. So I would prefer to move this commode to this particular direction so that this can be eliminated in the Brahmasthana area and problems can be negated. Okay, let us move ahead to understand the rest of the directions. We have a TV unit space in the west direction, which is attached to the bedroom. This is really good to have. And we'll move a little further towards the northwest direction. Northwest direction, having a drawing space or the entrance is good, but the positions of the owner, where they are sitting, and the guests, where they are sitting, that is really important. I would prefer a window here rather than having here, because this is much better than this. So it's not to have an opening here. This is not good sign. Having an opening here, better to avoid here. Rather, we shift this window to this particular direction so that we have some positive energies coming up in the house. And another window in the north direction, this is really good. Having an opening in the north, having an opening in the northeast direction is really good for the house, so that there will be flow of light, air, and cosmic energy. And having a dining at the north direction is really good. So that's all in this video. So this is how we have to do the basic analysis of the property. This is how we need to understand what are there in this property, what should be considered, what should be avoided, what are the major things we should focus, what are the things we should eliminate, or what are the things we can do the remedies. Okay, friends, please remember, remedies are not the solution always. First of all, we should look after for such a beautiful property that there are very few Vastu doshas in that property, and small remedies can definitely be done, and we can have a happy living in that property. So that's all for today. I'll come up with few more topics in my upcoming videos, and we will discuss lot many things like this. And slowly we will also talk about 16 zones and 32 entrances and so on. Thank you so much.